Hey, kindred spirits. And for those who are new, I welcome you too. Also, why don't you mosey along down there to that red button, red and white button that says subscribe and tap it for me, okay? And if you see some thumbs up, tap that too. Or if it says like, tap it. And what we're about to talk about, leave me some input, some comments down there as well. Now, if you want to know about my other social media platforms, it's in the description box and at the end of this video. But I'm so in a hurry. Let's get into this. Let's get into this. Let's get into it. You hear me? Okay, I got my mocha, okay? Mm. So, um, so let's talk about it. Okay. So I am a certain age years old. I know y'all guys like, why y'all women don't like to tell y'all age? Let me put it like this. Okay. Me personally, and I'm not speaking for other women, but when you put a certain number on yourself, you age yourself. I don't even celebrate birthdays. I saw some guy who put on from Africa, he put on his thing today is his birthday. He is year, plus 1 years old. That's a good way to put it. That's a good way to put it. But let's not judge. We have our own little things, you know. And if you, whatever you think, so are you. So if you put it out there, and I'm like this, no, I don't want to think like that. But so anywho, come on now. So let me talk. Let's talk about it. So me at this point in my life, I've gotten to this point based on my experiences. Now, some of you might run your mouth and be like, ha, 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 ha. Now, let me break it all down for you. Hold on, let's get comfortable. Okay? I want you to overstand. Sometimes you can't choose your life. Okay? And I'm not making excuses. Everyone is different that come into this world. And even though you try to pattern your life and journey by that pattern to live a certain life, but life be happening and you can't control everything that happens in your life. Let's talk about it. So good. House on. I'm sorry. Y'all can go in the kitchen and make y'all some. My bad for not offering. I should have made y'all some. And I can go in there and make y'all some. Yeah. Okay. Mm. Yeah, that's it. Hold on. Mm. Mm. So, so I'm saying is, and you have to consider everything. A lot of people don't consider everything. The time you were born, the place you were born, the family you were born into, um, how you perceive, how fast you learn. It's all uh taken into consideration. Oh yeah, did I say excuse my look? This is my clean the bathroom look today. But So, you know, you got to stop comparing yourself. And I'm saying this because I'm saying it to myself. Stop trying. And see, and we in the fluent that we're in the habit because growing up, if you watch TV, cartoons, and all this kind of stuff, it did get into your subconscious mind based on what you saw on TV. That was a little bit of your perception of how you thought the world to be if you didn't have someone to sit down with you and monitor what you watch and explain some of the things that you were watching. Then you have school, these institutions, and you got to recognize that they are institutions. So even when you want to talk down on someone who's having some mental problems and they're placed in an institution, think about how long, because there are some people who dropped out. Hooray for you. Hooray for you. Okay. You didn't get too spellbound and caught up under that spell. But just think about it. You've been institutionalized. Just to come to this point in this life to realize that when you was growing up, oh, ain't no such thing as aliens, except for the illegal aliens or the aliens who come over and get naturalized. And you don't even consider the fact that when you move over to other countries, you be their aliens. Okay. So all these things that's going on in this world. Okay. Now, think about all those people who try to tell you things that they were seeing, beings and stuff. And now it's regular talk. Now, for a lot of you, it may not be regular talk because you still trying to wrap your mind around what's going on in this world. Whereas for a lot of us, we're in our natural element. It's not even bothering the hell out of us. It ain't. It ain't. But okay. So I'm seeing all of this to say we have different perceptions in how we perceive life. So for me, for instance, my experience and my research and what I've learned in life, I've always been spiritual. So to even try to integrate myself into this society was very hard. Graduating high school, I cried because I was just like, I don't know what to do. All I know is how to praise the Lord. But anyway, but yeah. But then I started opening up to other religions. Then from there, I got away from religion because for me, religion was just a pathway of learning to get me to another level because I've always wanted to be this person. I always felt like no tea, no shade. And when I mean by no tea, no shade, I'm not gossiping and I'm not looking down on anybody's religion. But for me, religion was like a jail cell. I already feel like this right here is already a prison. This world is a prison. All these rules, regulations, people not liking you just for how you look, your skin tone, and all this kind of stuff. That's enough prison for me. I need some freedom. Free me up. Free me up. Because all this talk about religion and ain't no proof of a lot of this stuff except for our own life's journey. Yeah, there's some things I could probably relate to in the Bible, but you know what I'm saying? I need somebody around who's lived it. And then also, too, and when I say I need somebody around who's lived it, I learn from people's mistake. If I see your mistake, not you telling me what you've done for me to learn it, but for me seeing it and being like, okay, I get it. I'm also that person that if I haven't seen it done, know anything about it, and you tell me don't go down that road, and in my heart it's saying, Anita, let's go explore. I'm gonna go explore it. Mhm. I'm gonna go explore it. And this is what I mean. We're all different. And another thing, you gotta stop judging. Because a lot of you might have patterned your life and able to journey down that pattern just to get to a certain part of your life, and shiznick fall apart. It all fall apart. And you're trying to get it back. You're trying to get back on course. And then there's some of you who, where shiznick fall apart, and you realize, bing, you get that awakening. Well, okay, I'm tired of going down this road. Let me go this way. Let me take a left, right, left. Okay. So at my and many times in my videos, different videos, I've stated that my grandparents raised me. So in them raising me, I also grew up not knowing my father. Now there have been situations where I could have seen him, but I was blocked by an adult in my family. I was blocked. And I may be that experiment. I may decide as a scientist, let me come down here and experience not having a father in my life. See, a lot of y'all say, oh, that child didn't choose to be here. How you know? How you know? Because uh, at some points in my life, I've always thought, I wonder if I chose this life. Just to learn that I may have chose this life to experiment with myself, with this being right here that you're looking at, to see where life will take me. And y'all probably saying, well, where did it take you? Well, it took me, I had a roller coaster of a ride there, you know what I'm saying? It was all an adventure, and it still is an adventure. And it was emotional too, because sometimes, I me not trying to live in this world with y'all and have my own adventure and write my own book of lessons. It has gotten me to the point where so much is going on in this world. A lot of it really doesn't faze me, because I tune into my intuition, and I tune in and ask my higher self, my inner self, should I be bothered? So going back to the topic, I'm taking y'all somewhere when it comes to, I'm giving you my experience and helping you understand where I'm coming from and where I'm going to. Okay. So on my trail, dealing with relationships, because there was no father, my grandparents, my grandmother, my grandfather, okay, raising moi, I was kind of hard headed in a way where, not hard headed like a really bad child, but hard headed in wanting to explore. And I always felt like I didn't do no wrong by wanting to leave the yard to go play at the playground, walk to the store by myself, because I feel like I was a big girl. But I really, my first so-called boyfriend, probably I was like in the 10th grade. And I'm going to admit, I didn't want to open up about this, but let me explain. So growing up, I had been molested. Now, by who, I'm not going to say. And in high school, I was raped. what it did to me as a parent is made me overprotective. But even being overprotective, you got to understand. You can't control everything. You can't control all the spaces and things, because sometimes your mind get away and you're occupied with responsibilities. So you can't fully be a monitoring parent to your children at all times. You can only do your best. And me having to be a single mom. Now, what I've learned and saw growing up, I was doing my best to protect my heart and my mind by trying to avoid the things that I saw people, places, and things doing in my life growing up. So me, and I want to hear some of y'all's point of view, y'all perceptions. So I'm really trying to relate to those who can relate to me. But even if you're just enjoying listening to my story, why I am the way I am now. So I have not completely abandoned it, wanting a relationship. But the best relationship I have come to at this point in my life is the relationship I have with myself. Wanting an even better relationship with my family. Okay. But my focus at this time in my life is wanting to build creatively that which I did not understand how to when I was younger. As much as I wanted to be an entrepreneur, slowly but surely, I would jump in there, but was not fully aware of the other parts of running a business. I know you're like, how do we get to business? We're still in relationships. We are. We're still in relationships. So entering into relationships, even when I was in the 10th grade, some people may say, well, me from a female point of view, a man cheat. And what I've seen growing up, you might get away. 1, 2, 3, you're out. And sometimes it's not even 1, 2, 3. Sometimes 1, 2, you out, or 1, you out. I'm only gonna believe you for so many times. One time you slip up and fall, you slipped up and fell. But you keep slipping up and falling, the hell. Come on now. Let's make it make sense. And what I'm seeing when you're young in your 20s, it's as if you're teenagers. You're exploring and learning. When I was in high school, I felt like I was exploring and learning. In my 20s, I was trying to get serious. My 20s, my 30s, and my early 40s. I was trying to get serious. I was trying to always be serious. But you know what? Because I did not have a father in my life to give me some type of guidance, or a father figure in my life to give me some type of guidance, I had to learn on my own. So that would make me a late bloomer, because I learned a situationship came about that opened up my heart and mind to the ultimate, down to the core. And this relationship I thought was like a twin flame relationship, karmic relationship, I don't know. but it took a shovel all the way deep down to my toe at the toenail and dug up the dirt for me to see and examine and start to reflect on me to heal those damages. And I was with it, but then I wasn't because all them emotions, I'm telling you, it was so emotional. I went through some shit. Excuse my German that I'm speaking. You hear words like Nick without the is Nick. Okay. All them words. Okay. Excuse me respectfully, because when I use them, I'm just feeling passionate at that moment. Okay. So for those who say that my mouth is a sailor, I grew up in a house with a sailor. Sailors. Okay. So anywho, but that don't make it right for me to do it. I do. Hey, sometimes you just got to go with the flow of life. Stop trying to control, and that's something that I've come to learn. So that's why even though right now I'm not feeling no relationships, but yet I'm not trying to control, keeping myself away from them, even though I know right now I'm not feeling it. I'm focused on my creativity and finance. Yes, I is. So, what was I? So, anywho, I just am not attracted to men and or female friends that want to lie to my face. And I don't want to say cheat, but be disrespectful to a relationship and honor it when the other person is not willing to go into polygamous, polyamorous type relationship where there's more than the female and male in the relationship when it comes to my relationship. I'm not speaking about any other types of relationship, whether they be lesbian, gay, because I'm not that. Okay. I've explored those areas and that's not me. No tea, no shade to y'all. Okay. To each their own. I was curious and curiosity killed my cat. So, excuse me. So, as I was saying, I'm not standing for anything like that. I'm not sitting for anything like that. But I'm only speaking for right now. I see any red flags that I'm not comfortable with. I'm a politely in a most southern-like manner. Just let you know, I'm not interested. Or I just continue to be your friend. I'm like, oh, we can be friends, but without the benefits. Because even right now in my life, I don't want your benefits. I'm just good with being your friend. We can be friends. So don't think you're one of those men that can change me because I learned this way in my late 30s, somewhere around 35. No, I think I started learning in my early 30s. Yeah. I'm not trying to change no man. I'm not. And when it comes to female friends, I'm accepting of who you are. When it comes to men, I'm accepting of who you are. I can be your friend. But if there's certain things that I'm not in compliance with, that we can't come to an agreement on and negotiate and appreciate each other, I'm not going to hesitate to take it to the friend level. You feel me? I hope you do. Because, you know, you're going to waste your time. Ladies, you better recognize. Men recognize. I don't know why we think we can mold. You gotta be able to recognize when having a discussion, when you're talking about each other, listen to how people grew up. Understand that. Or understand that when you're in your 20s, early 30s, or however, be accepting that you're not ready to settle down. But be respectful of those. And this is probably why a lot of y'all young folks, y'all think the girls are gone haywire and they not the kind of woman you want. That you want the women from who was born back in the 70s and 80s, I guess. Okay. Those who want older women. Is probably because some of you guys and some of you women will play on good people. And y'all think the good people won't eventually be converted to become like bad people. They still good, but now when they see you playing games, you and they play games with you, now you want to call them bad. This is the spectrum, the measure, the ruler. We're measuring, okay? And not all of those good people who you think have become bad find their way to balance, being in harmony. Some of them stay over here and don't give a damn no more. Excuse my German. I said I was going to use some German. I'm just passionate. I'm just letting you know. You feel me? So, why I am the way I am today, life experiences, it hasn't made me bitter. And another thing, for some of you younger guys, much, much younger guys who want someone much, much older, you know, me personally, for younger guys who have approached me and want to understand why, I won't give you a chance because I know where your mind is for now. Does not mean that all younger guys are the same. But when I pay attention and read some of the red flags and hear them and peep them and feel the energy from them, boo boo, just know it's all in love when I don't give you a chance. But I will give you a chance to be my friend. You can be my friend. They're my little friend right now. Mm-hmm. So me, at this point in my life, I'm not bitter, boo boo. I've just come to feel elated of the freedom from not having the worries that some women and or men go through in a relationship. I just be like, dang, you just sit back. Yeah, that's some drama right there. That's just pure drama. And I ain't got no time for that. I'm just so happy. Ah, and I feel highly favored and truly blessed because there was a point in my life when I kept going in circles. I was stuck And it was somewhere along my early 20s. Them emotions, I don't like that BS. I don't like feeling that. Going through them emotional roller coasters when you're down, that heaviness, you feel like you can't move. And I'm a fire sign, boo boo. I know some of y'all may not think they ain't got nothing to do with it, but boo boo. I have too much energy in me. And when you got a fire in your chart and you like to move freely and you don't want to be contained, it forces me to want to learn my lessons. It forces me to see, forces me to gather all of life lessons and to make sure I remember them life lessons to guide me, as well as tap into that intuitive knowing called intuition, whether it be through my dreams or a highly sensitive frequency of being able to read what's going on around me. Yes, indeed. Okay. So let me say this. It's okay to listen and learn from your elders, but not all elders. Let me just say, I don't want to say all elders you can't learn from, because you can learn from all your elders, even from the ones who have not learned the lessons. You got to look at where they are in life. And when you see like how you end up there, so I can't end up there. You got to sit down and talk. What happened in your life for you to end up right here? Why are you like this in your life? Please tell me so I can make the changes now to not be where you are. All right. And I'm about to end on that note, because this is why a woman at this time in my life, I have my own, challenges going on in my life and hurdles that I am jumping over. I'm tired of jumping over them goddamn hurdles. I'm about to walk around them things. I'm about to walk around them goddamn things. Ooh, excuse my German, y'all. Excuse me. Ooh, so you see the passion? You see all this? God, to be dealing with relationships, that's just extra issues that other people got going on. You think I got time for that? I be thinking about who I can call just to talk about it. But sometimes I'm forced to go inside and reflect and figure out my own issues. How did I get here, Anita? How am I going to get out of here? And don't mistake people with a lot of material things as successful. Because you can have a lot of material things and have not resolved any internal problems. You still got mental, emotional, and spiritual problems. And the material things won't last long if you don't get those problems under control. Not just spiritual, mental, emotional problems. You can have some physical problems, material problems, financial problems. So take all of that into consideration. Pull the pieces of the puzzle together for yourself. Stop trying to control other people and control yourself. You ain't got time to be controlling other people's life. Comparing yourself to them, you got to get control. And I do be slipping up and making that mistake. I always be like, I do. I be like, let me look you like, why Susie Q life seems so perfect. And notice the word seem or looks so perfect. Or we think it is so perfect. And don't even know how Susie Q got there. I don't know what Susie Q is doing. Come on, I got to put it all out there to make y'all think. So The little stuff I just said. Don't get it twisted. Stop comparing your life to other people's life. How you grew up and how you perceive life and what other people are going through. I have heard of a homeless man getting off drugs and turning his life around, and is now married with a job, living a good life. So, for those of you who get a kick out of and a good laugh out of somebody homeless, don't be surprised when the tables, then this is a table, and the tables turn, and you're on the other end of that table. This is AnitaYarbrough, your holistic healing life coaching counselor, tuning out on y'all asymmetric sis. All right, bye, y'all. Take care. Greetings. I'm AnitaYarbrough. I'm a Master Certified NLP practitioner dedicated to empowering individuals such as yourself to transform their lives through holistic healing, life coaching, and counseling. And today, yes, I'm excited. I'm excited to share with you my signature program, which is designed to help you unlock your purpose and align with your true self. Our program, Transformative Healing, a metaphysics and NLP approach towards self-discovery and authentic living, is a transformative journey that combines metaphysical insights with neuro-linguistic programming, or NLP, techniques to help you overcome challenges and discover innate abilities to heal and transform relationships with yourself and others, as well as establish healthy boundaries. My key components are: 1, self-authentication based healing. This module focuses on understanding the importance of healing and self-authentication and leading a purposeful life. You'll learn to balance your light and dark psyche, use mental and emotional coping techniques, and gain self-acceptance through positive self-talk. 2, lifestyle-based healing. In this module, you'll learn how to tap in to natural survival resources and follow intuitive influences to create a new lifestyle. You'll replace unwanted habits with better practices, identify stress triggers, and understand influences affecting your lifestyle choices. 3, communication-based healing. This module teaches you to express and communicate your thoughts and feelings effectively. You'll learn to listen to your true voice, creatively express your imagination, and communicate commands to your subconscious mind for positive change. And 4, community-based healing. The final module focuses on transforming community dynamics. You'll learn to manifest your needs and wants, recognize patterns for better change, identify individuals of influence, and create a space that fosters peace and harmony. Our program is designed to help you evolve to a new level of self-authentication in this new upcoming paradigm. Now, are you ready to embark on this transformative journey with me? Please join our program today and unlock your true potential. I welcome you back, and I look forward to speaking with you. So get ready. On your march, set, to, go. Thanks for sitting with me.